Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower. Going from the 23rd, no it's not, it's from the 17th to the 23rd of June. Yes, energy has been up and down, as I've said before. We seem to be coming into a quiet zone now for the energies. And I think that quiet zone is actually going to last for quite a long time. To about, sort of September, October, really, more than anything else. And then it'll kick back off again, being a little bit sporadic. And I think what it's doing is allowing certain aspects of life to come to the surface. And we've seen that in the collective. There's been so many, elections that have been called due to complications that are coming to the surface. We can't deny it anymore. And I think this has to do with Pluto in Aquarius. So, it should be getting into a bit more constant energy if you've got a good plan of where you're going. Let's just see what is going on for you this week. We've got the overall energies here, the karmic message for your relationship side and your financial side, influence from the universe, influence from past self, future self, and the general outcome, the lesson for the week. Okay. Let's just see what's going on for the overall energy here. Oh, this is the turnabout, I think, that's been happening in your life over the last sort of 10 days and more than anything else. It almost as if like the relationship side or your personal side of life is now giving wings and aspirations to your financial side. It's like you're sort of saying, I want to live this within my life, therefore I'm going to need the money in order to get that. And you seem to be pushing the manifestation on that sort of side of life. Yeah, you're looking for consistency. You're looking for sort of abundance, assurance. And the Queen of Pentacles here, she knows where that pentacle's coming from because she sat underneath the tree of knowledge. She knows when that tree is going to bear fruit. So she doesn't really have to plan for it. She just knows. But because the reason she knows is because she set herself in a very particular position. And this is, I think, is what is happening this week here. You've set yourself in a very particular position, energetically speaking. And now the energy is now feeding in from your relationship side and helping you to grow your financial side. Okay? So let's just have a quick feel onto the relationship side here. There's a definite, you want to connect with everything that is around you. There is no doubt about it. Yeah, that is that. You really, on your karmic path here, it's like you're opening up. You're offering your cup, your version of beautifulness and love and stuff like that, maybe to someone else, maybe someone is offering it to you, but there is a definite connection here. I think it mainly comes from you. And this is where I think you may be asking for security, by saying to someone, look, I really feel like this way about you. And, do you feel the same? And their response is going to either make you feel secure in one way or another. But you seem to be offering it out. And the universe here is bringing in the Nine of Pentacles. Very good laser-focused energy here. It's also bringing in things very consistently that you've been nurturing over time. And I think you've been nurturing it from within you. Yeah, you're certainly on a mission of love, a passionate mission. And it is a lot of passion in this relationship here. There is a lot of sort of, you're very demanding, not in a nasty way. And, you demand it to be passionate. You demand the other person to be very passionate about life and passionate about what you want to enjoy. And what they want to enjoy. And this is where you can really connect with them. And you get the Ten of Pentacles in your future. So you're obviously taking in, and this is why I said, like with the Ace of Cups of the love that you are creating in your life, or you're offering out in your life, the universe is sort of saying, okay, we're going to give you things on a regular basis that can be, that are very constructive. And seize upon them, take upon it, because you're going to be building ultimate abundances. It's also going to be revealing a lot of things for you. The lessons to be learned out of this is the Empress card. This is a really, really powerful reading on your sort of relationship side here. This is also security, But this is security by combining a lot of different things, emotional things in life, to bring in that security, or that wheat that is at the base of the queen, or no, not the queen, the empress is, sorry, because I had the Queen of Pentacles in my mind. She's collecting the fruit from the tree, and she's collecting the grain from her own personal input into the situation. And obviously, this is not gender specific at all, but it's the way in which you combining things. And I think this is where you can combine that with your love and your passion that you should be going on. And you've decided this, I think you've decided this some time ago, to sort of kind of go, do you know what, if I'm going to live life, I want to live it passionately, you know. And that's where you can really start having an effect upon how this comes out. And that's what could be the outcome of the whole sort of thing. On your financial side, it looks really nice on your relationship side. On your financial side, this is where you've got to push the boundaries. You've got to push it further. You've got to push for results. You're really progressing. You're really pushing forward, I think. Yeah, you get the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is not actually really going anywhere. It's the slowest of all the knights. But what the Knight of Pentacles is doing the work that needs to be done. It's planting the seeds for your bright tomorrow. And this is what I mean about pushing on an advance, going to the future, basically. The universe is bringing you in the World card. This is a whole new way of approaching your financial or your job or your business. So, or your project. So, like, you know, you may have been doing a YouTube channel and it just hasn't been working. And all of a sudden you're kind of going, well, actually, I've been doing a YouTube channel, and what I want out of life doesn't correspond to the amount of work I'm putting into that YouTube channel. Therefore, I'm going to plant some seeds for my own success for my going future. And that is a new way of approaching the same thing, you know, your YouTube channel, or whatever it is you're approaching. This is a new way of doing things. You had to fight a lot, yeah. As I said, I think there's something in the past that you've been really diligent about. You've put in a lot of work. You may not have got the, and that seems to be a little bit of a repeating theme actually. You don't seem to have got a lot of the returns that you would expected out of the path that you've been going down. You've had to fight for a lot for. In your future self, you get the King of Pentacles. Now, this is what I was talking about as, you know, if you want this relationship side to work, your financial side has got to give you that financial security. And that's where we get the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles together. In the future, what you're going to be able to do is your understanding of what you're going through this week will actually stand and serve you as a very good attribute, like experience, almost like doing an online course. If you're doing an online course, you're doing that work, you're approaching it in a different way. You might be doing, let's just say, you know, you've got that YouTube channel and you're doing like an online course of how to do editing and stuff like that. And now you've got that knowledge. And that knowledge in the future is going to be worth an absolute fortune for you. The general outcome for this, I think, is tied into the way in which you've been doing things. And I think this is also this new vibration that's coming in from the universe and giving you a different way of doing things. And as I said, I don't think you got the results from the past. And it's caused you pain. And I think you're recognizing that pain this week. That's why you're changing. That's why you're now getting a lot more focused on actual practical ways to bring in the resources you want or need to explore that whole relationship side of life. So letting go of the emotions. Yeah, people might have done you wrong on your financial side. They might have done. But can you really change the past? Yeah, you can do, I guess, a little bit by taking them to court and stuff like that. That's going to put you in a quagmire of loads of stuff that you just don't want to be dealing with, to be honest. With the Queen of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Wands. This comes out more, I think, more on the Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands here. I think here is sort of saying, if you know your worth, you shouldn't be trying to burden everything. And this could be, you know, the abundance within your relationship as well could also be, although you might have loads, it could also be a burden for you. But, you know, but it's the way in which you approach life which will determine this. Nothing's set in stone. We are co-creators and we're creating as we go, you know, and this is where you've got to trust, I think, in the process, trust in the, you know, the manifestation aspect of life, so you can actually get the best out of it. Yeah, I think you've distilled a lot. That's what that Four of Cups is all about. Those Three of Cups there that are used up has now produced all the beautiful essences of that Ace of Cups. And that's what you're grasping onto now. In regards to what you should be living or how you should be living in regards to relationships around you. Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, as I said, the universe is bringing you various different things. And the universe is asking you to be laser focused, but passionate in the moment. If you need to think, go out for a walk. Think about it. But then when you're with that person or with those people, you've got to be there and you've got to be passionate about it. That's where you're going to get the best out of your life and out of the life of others as well. And it can be a perpetual winning game for the both of you by the looks of things. With the Knight of Wands, this passionate side of you, it's giving you the inspiration to create that scenario now from your past. And it's giving you that sort of intuition as well that you can use in your passions in order to get the best out of life. And it looks like you're going to. It looks very much like you're going to. I think the Ten of Wands pertains more to the financial side than the relationship side. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you get the Page of Pentacles. You're learning about being so happy. I know it sounds difficult. I know it sounds stupid, but not difficult, but stupid. You know, where we kind of sort of say, oh, it's easy to be happy. Is it really? You know, it can be incredibly overwhelming. And it can change loads in your life. And not every single person is going to be au fait with that. You know, that change within you. And I think that's possibly what that Four of Cups is about. Go after that Ace of Cups. Go after your passionate love. With the Empress, you get the Hierophant. This is where she combines lots of different things to get the results, right? To get that corn. And the Hierophant has learned the body, mind, and spirit, how to combine those all together to physically make those steps, and the steps you physically need to do within a spiritual and energetical sort of sense in order to get that, and learning about the good stuff and allowing that good stuff to permanently exist at some level within your relationships. You know, I think by the end of this week, you'll know the steps that you need to take in order for that to shine. Now let's get to this trickier side, which is the financial sort of side. Okay? You're planting these seeds, and there is this sort of doubt, and I think this doubt is because of how you were treated in the past. This ties into the Ten of Wands as well, and the emotional sort of pain that you were overlooked for promotion or you didn't get certain success and it caused you sort of pain. And what it does is it's testing that again. You're planting these seeds for a future, but you can't guarantee how it's going to come out. And it's the underbelly, it's the unseen energies that are flowing through this, planting those seeds. But I would trust it. I would really trust it. And that's where the whole sort of thing of trusting the process so you don't take on that 10 of wands with it. The universe is giving you the world and the king of swords. Look at that, perfect judgment, wisdom, understanding of how to use all the elements that are coming into your life to create a new wave of enthusiasm, passion, and also being very clear about where you're going in your projects, your business, or your financial world. Yeah, this is tied into the past, as I said. 6 of Cups. I think that 6 of Cups there tied into the past will bring up things to the surface. And apparently you do need to explore things in the past that you didn't really like to look at before, but now you should be, because it's going to give you a very good heads up of how not to repeat the same mistakes. In your future self, with the King of Pentacles, you get the 5 of Cups. Yeah, the reason you're getting this great knowledge, understanding, is because you're disappointed of what came out of life. If financially, as I say, you should have received a lot more success in according to what you put into it, and you may be not getting that success, or you didn't get that success, and it does play on your mind. But also at the same time, it's a great motivator and driver for your success. What you're learning out of this week here, and it's got to be said, is that in your past, I think you've had scenarios, financial situations, projects, like you could have been working with someone on a project and basically they didn't do what they said they were going to do, or they did you bad, stabbed you in the back or something like that. And yeah, it caused pain because you trusted them and everything like that. But I think you're learning this lesson this week here in order that the seeds that you plant for the future, there's going to be no more nasty surprises. That's what you're working on. And that's the consistency which will allow you to explore a lot more deeper and with a lot more joy your relationship side. So there you go, Pisces. Hope these readings help you. If they do, please do show your appreciation through YouTube. Any support is beautiful and lovely. Yes, and I will see you soon. Don't forget, in the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.